when they say that he could be the first person to earn 2 posthumous Oscar acting nominations in the same year. Of course, posthumous means that he's getting this after he's died. And it's not the wins, people, that he needs to get. It's just he needs to get nominated. And if he does that, his name's going to be in the history books. Hey everyone, support our Patreon, which helps us to continue bringing you our live streams, videos, and podcasts while bringing you new content such as exclusive live streams and animated shorts. People, we lost a great one. We lost somebody who was very humble, somebody who was very grateful for what they had, and even when they're gone, they continue to be one of the most giving people out there. Chadwick Boseman, this man is still blessing us from beyond the grave with his talents. He said, you know what? I might have left this earth, but I ain't going nowhere until I get an Oscar. You know, I'm going to stay right here in purgatory until I get my rewards right now, because they're saying that this man, he might be setting history. They said this man right here, he had so much talent that we didn't even begin to scratch the surface with what he had to offer. We're talking about this trailer that dropped today, right before we start the show. Ma Rainey's Black Bottom is actually a play from August Wilson, who also gave us Fences. Now, before this version with Denzel. Denzel, though, happened to have such a good time with Fences and thought it was such a great film that he made that he decided to take another one of his plays and produce that, which is Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. And this does star Chadwick Boseman, who they're talking about receiving certain accolades before it's all said and done. But Viola Davis, a lot of people are talking about with this too. This is a play that was actually, it's not new. It's something that's been around for a while. This is a 1982 play, and it takes place in Chicago in the 1920s. Let's go ahead and take a look at the trailer for this.
I knows how to play real music, not this jug band shit.
You call that playing music?
I know what I'm doing. Go on and fire me, I don't care.
This is first of all, let's just say Netflix they taking advantage of this COVID situation, man. This COVID-19 situation with movies, because Netflix is out there trying to get their Oscars, man. They taking full advantage of. We just had the movie, the trial of the Chicago 7 come out this past weekend.
We're going to Chicago to protest the Vietnam War.
These rebels without a job tell us how to prosecute a war.
You know, this is a big year for Netflix, even though it's been somewhat of a sad situation for movies and the entertainment industry and theaters. Netflix is taking full advantage of this, man. Huge cast in this too, man. I mean, Netflix has the money to make stuff that rivals the theaters now, which is why they're changing the game, and they continue to change it along with everything else right now. I mean, whether it be the production or the cast. We're gonna talk about Chadwick Boseman in a minute, but since everybody's gonna talk about him, boy, Viola Davis, man, who looking like she constantly got the itis through this. She always every scene look like she gotta take a shit, man.
And her makeup they got on, it just smeared shit over her face.
It sure did, man. Every time, I mean, every scene looked like she just ran into a wall after she put on her makeup, man. And that grill.
Oh, 5-year-olds putting on her makeup for her.
I know. Boy, that
pretty lady.
Okay. I'm looking at her right here with that grill. They look like they gave her bullets in place of her teeth right there. You know, this is people, this looks like this is going to be an insane cast here, man. Everybody's putting in work. Even the people that aren't getting attention, the attention that some of the leads are some of your major supporting characters here. And there are a lot. There are a lot. I mean, they put a lot of black people to work on this movie right here, man. A lot of people who might blow up after this. They might be names right now. A lot of them are character actors, but it's a lot of people in here, man. And I'm gonna pass this on to you, Oz, real quick. But let me just say, man, they have been talking. They have been talking about Chadwick Boseman probably creating history, all because of Netflix, man. Netflix has got this man's back. And I'm not trying to say they're exploiting Chadwick Boseman, but they are definitely taking advantage of the situation to get something for themselves. Let's not play, but also give him a lot more respect before it's all said and done. I'm looking at this right here, and I don't know much about the play. I'll admit that to you. I don't know who his character is, but this looks like an incredible performance from him, man. And if you combine it with that, along with the other Netflix movie that he did this year, because you have to remember, he did 2 Netflix movies this year, is Ma Rainey and the Spike Lee movie that he did.
Look at that sound.
Anyway, you're the man in all his glory.
That brother was the best damn soldier that ever lived.
Oz, did you see Defy Bloods?
Oh yeah, I thought it was really, really well done, man. It was Spike Lee kind of toned down, until the very end. When he went on Spike Lee again.
Yeah. Yeah, like he gonna be Spike, man.
Yeah, at some point Spike gonna come out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he came out in grand fashion. But yeah, no, I saw it. I liked it a lot. I thought Chadwick was great, and was it Lindo? What's his name?
Oh, Delroy Lindo.
Delroy Lindo. I keep getting his first name and last name, put them all together. But yeah, I liked him in it. I thought he was fantastic in it.
I think it's gonna be Netflix. And I don't want to put, I don't want to turn this into a race thing in particularly, but Netflix is doing a lot this year, man. They're doing a lot to make themselves more of a major player when it comes to making their films. But also, I think you're going to see them giving a lot of shine to actors of color. I think what you're going to see here, I'm not going to say who's going to win, but just to get nominations is going to be record-breaking in some way. Delroy Lindo, I think, is going to get nominated definitely for a Best Actor nomination. But people are saying that Chadwick Boseman is probably going to be setting, breaking the records, or making history, rather, when they say that he could be the first person to earn 2 posthumous Oscar acting nominations in the same year. Of course, posthumous means that he's getting this after he's died. And it's not the wins, people, that he needs to get. It's just he needs to get nominated. And if he does that, his name's going to be in the history books.
He's giving it all he's got, man. I think he knew this was probably going to be one of his last films. So I think he left it all out there for everybody. So I think we're going to see that.
Yeah. This definitely looks great. Now, I tell you, I thought he was great in Defy Bloods, but he doesn't have that much screen time in that movie. That movie's he's a lot of stuff is done with flashbacks with him, and he does great in the part that he has. But I'll be honest with you. In any other year, do I think that they would consider giving him supporting actor nomination, best supporting actor nomination for this movie? I'll be honest with you, I don't think so. I think they'll see, all right, you got 1 Netflix nomination and that's it. But come on, y'all, let's talk about the politics here and the marketing and everything. Chadwick Boseman was so beloved, and not one bad thing was said about this man when he died. Not one. I think this is something where, honestly, kindness and just being an extremely liked person is going to pay off for you. And plus, you got the whole death card too. It's just, it looks good in a news story. It looks, and not one person is going to say, well, he didn't deserve that. Well, somebody's going to say it, but openly, the majority of people are going to be like, I'm happy to see this happen for him.
Yeah, and it'll look good on the Academy as well.
Yep. Yeah, Academy, they trying to get rid of that hashtag Oscar so white.
Yeah.
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win for everybody.
Yeah, man.
On the political side of things, it's a win-win for everybody if they do that. Again, man, black is in. I keep saying that. It's like yesterday, man. Get out. Black is in. Everything surrounding it is looking in his favor.
Yeah.
All the circumstances around it looking to be in his favor.
Everybody's going to get a win here, man. I still think I still think that this is something that Netflix is heavily going to push for. I mean, to take it out of this, I think Netflix is sitting on that branch, looking down at these theaters, man, about to close. And I think Netflix is, if they can be a huge Oscar presence, whether it's with actors or Best Picture, or whatever, but if they can have a lot of Oscar presence with their Netflix movies, that's going to put them in a position to be a lot more powerful. And I think they want to buy some of these theaters, man, because now they want to definitely be a major player with putting their movies out there for Oscar nominations, for credibility, and also to be able to play at home at the same time without having the theaters coming in there and, biting at their ankles and telling you can't do that.
That would be their validation if they were there on Oscars, and if they get some, they'll be like, yeah, we're doing it now. We're the stars of this shit now.
Yeah.
And I think you're right, Corey, as far as this pandemic being something that they are taking advantage of, because I think they realize now that, people can't go to theaters anymore and people are staying home. So now I think they're concentrating on quality now to the quantity.
Yeah.
So a lot of those Adam Sandler deals, you won't see those anymore. I don't think you'll see those anymore.
Well,
they'll make more.
No, those are some of the most watched things on Netflix, man. Huge.
Are they?
Yeah, man. That's why they keep giving that fool like $100 million to produce 6 films. Yeah.
I mean, are they gonna do that again? You think?
Yes.
With the caliber stuff, really? Okay.
Yeah, because Hubie Halloween is still I think it just dropped, but it's not like every time these movies come out, they're the most watched movie for the week. Those Adam Sandler films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Netflix is doing both ends, They're going for like silly stuff that a lot of people watch, and they also want to get some Oscars to show like we can do serious stuff as well.
Yeah, they've been trying to make money all around. They got the stuff out there, there's Sandler shit that can make money, and then they got this stuff right here, which probably doesn't even make as much money as the Sandler movies, man.
Yeah.
And who we could blame for that? Goddamn Tony. Co-host.
Tony Tony used to love those Sandler movies. What am I talking about? Used to, still does. Still does. Say what you will about the politics of what Netflix is doing in the movie business, but I mean, I saw the trial of the Chicago 7, and I can tell you that look, I can't speak for the validity of the history behind it, but I can tell you it was a damn entertaining movie, man. It was pretty well made, and I'm seeing the same thing with this. I'm always a sucker for a period piece, man. If you can show me something where it looks like you put the money behind the atmosphere and the environment of that time, and it definitely looks like, man, look at that shot right there.
Yeah, that looks real.
That looks beautiful. They definitely got, they're backing this, man. They're definitely trying to make this a powerhouse movie right here.
I mean, again, man, I don't want to get too heavy-handed with this thing, but it's cool. It looks great. I do want to see it. But every time you have a lot of times when you have these largely black casts, the N-word is right around the corner.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
so it's going to be a period piece. It's going to be something back in the day. It's going to be so we can show that struggle again.
Brother, look at those hats.
Every time there's a big black cast on anything, it has to be some sort of period piece struggle.
Oh, yeah. Those hats are calling people the N-word right now.
So I'm going to brace myself now and get ready for it.
It's a period piece, man. That's what's going to happen.
And I'm like, man, get all these wonderful black actors. Hey, guess what? We're going to call you the N-word. Beautiful black cast.
Yeah.
That's why Black Panther was fantastic. That's why that Netflix series Ratchet, was surprising to me.
Yeah.
Those things, man. Those things. But listen, it is what it is.
Yeah, man. We're going to have to go to the future if we don't want that N-word being thrown around. You're right in the past. But the moment you walk out that time machine, nigga, so.
But at least it's not a slave movie or anything like that.
It's not, but it's the struggle, though. It's always the struggle.
Somebody saying, Corey, the culture includes the N-word. I know. I don't
no, it does. I'm not saying it does. I'm just saying when you see a black cast, it will be a period piece.
Yeah.
And I wish it was different than that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When you see black cast, period piece. And I think where the period piece comes the N-word.
Yeah, I think what I, because I can see what you're saying. I think with me, I'm like you. It's like, I know that with the past, the culture is going to bring out the N-word and whatnot. I that's why I say if I was doing something, I would want to concentrate on making movies more in the present and moving forward. Because enough people make period pieces. Unless I absolutely had to, I was telling a story. You know, I want to concentrate on like stuff that ain't so struggly. You know,
and that's all I'm saying. And that's fine. You know, but I'm saying when you see all black cast, it has to be a period piece, unless it's something totally different, which is few and far between.
I see what you're saying. When it's a huge black cast, yeah, they gotta take us back. Yeah,
it's always that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's right, wrong, or different. I'm just saying that's when you see all black cast, I assume there's going to be a period piece.
Yeah.
I can't assume anything else because that's what actually comes out a lot of times.
Actually, you were completely right about that. You know, they are more apt to give a huge black cast a movie if it's something that they feel like is Oscar worthy, or it's something that works on the sympathy of the audience out there, and the struggle is what does that. Yeah, and you're right, and that's why Black Panther was such a great film, because it was the biggest in black cast with the hugest budget out there, and we didn't have to go back and concentrate on it.
And it wasn't thank you. That's all I'm saying. When you see a huge black cast, it's probably a period pice.
Yeah.
That's why I say we see a black cast, the N-word's coming.
Or it's a Tyler Perry movie. You know?
And I love those.
Yeah. But with this, I'm very much looking forward to it. I want to see I'm really, really interested in how all these strong performances are going to come in. Plus, I like blues. I like jazz.
Viola Davis, boy. Them 5-year-olds with a number on her face.
Yeah, Viola Davis, boy.
We gonna make you pretty, lady.
She's like, I hate you all.
I was like, damn. She looked like a hoe that put in 25 hours, man. You know, and I don't mean in a bad way, but she looked like a madam that put in the work herself. Somebody said that's Viola Davis. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, folks.
Face in crayon or something.
Maybe that's
facing some crayons and said, "I'm ready to work."
Maybe it's 20s makeup a little bit like that.
Look like she's in a black version of Mommy Dearest. What'd you say? Like a 5-year-old did on makeup?
A black version of Mommy Dearest called "Goddamn Mommy."